Breaking news. A top Trump intelligence official has just resigned over the Iran war, and the reason is shocking.
We have to jump right into this because this is a huge story developing right now. This isn't just any official. We're talking about a high-level resignation with a bombshell explanation that really challenges everything.
All right, so who is this official? Let's get right to it.
The man at the center of this firestorm is Joe Kent. He's the director of the National Counterterrorism Center. We're talking about a very senior figure in the intelligence community, and he just walked away from his job.
So why did he leave? Well, his reasons come from this absolutely explosive public letter, and it directly challenges the administration's entire justification for this war.
He starts with a clear moral line in the sand. He says, quote, "I cannot in good conscience support the ongoing war in Iran." Right away, you know this isn't just a simple policy disagreement. He's framing this as a matter of principle.
And here it is, the bombshell. Kent is alleging that the entire reason for the war was, in his words, manufactured. He's essentially saying the intelligence just wasn't there.
He doesn't stop there either. He goes even further, stating directly, Iran posed no imminent threat to our nation. And then he points a finger, saying, we started this war due to pressure from Israel and its powerful American lobby. I mean, that is a stunning accusation coming from a top counterterrorism official.
And you have to understand, for Kent, this is deeply personal. He writes that as a Gold Star husband, someone whose wife was killed in a conflict he also calls manufactured, he just cannot support sending another generation to fight and die.
So this is the crucial part, right? Who is Joe Kent? Why does his resignation carry so much weight? Well, let's take a quick look at his background.
This isn't some outsider taking a shot. Kent is an 11-tour combat veteran. He's a Gold Star husband. And get this, he's a staunch MAGA supporter appointed by DNI Tulsi Gabbard. His opposition to endless wars comes from deep inside the president's own movement.
So, as you can imagine, this resignation is sending absolute shockwaves through Washington, creating a direct conflict at the very highest levels of government.
I mean, look at this. On one side, you have the administration's official justification, that Iran was an imminent threat. But on the other, you have the nation's top counterterrorism director claiming that threat was completely manufactured. It's a direct contradiction on the most critical national security issue there is.
And this creates a huge political problem for the White House. With his MAGA credentials and his extensive military background, Kent is pretty much impossible to just write off as another Trump enemy. He's one of their own.
So, where do we go from here? This resignation opens up some really serious questions, not just about the future of this conflict, but about the stability of the administration itself.
The biggest question on everyone's mind is, will others follow him? Kent is a major voice within the MAGA base, which has always been a bit skeptical of foreign wars. This could be the very first crack in the dam of support from the president's most loyal followers.
And Kent leaves the president with a final, stark choice in his letter. He says, you can reverse course and chart a new path, or you can allow us to slip further toward decline and chaos. You hold the cards. It's a direct challenge, and it's a question that now hangs over this entire conflict. What happens when your own people start saying the war just isn't worth it?